you can see up on the numbers that only 12% of the precincts are in, but all the precincts are in Laconia, that town in Belknap County that our campaign cowboy said would be a bellwether. To give you a sense what the campaign cowboys did, and let's zoom in here, you can see this is Karl Rove's writing as he went through the 6 precincts in Laconia and was adding up all of the people. Karl, show us what that adds up to.
Those are 6 wards, incidentally.
Wards, all right, excuse me.
Right, here's the results among the Republicans in those 6 wards. Trump, a commanding victory, 32.3%, nearly doubling John Kasich in second. Jeb Bush in third, 3 points behind, 3.5 points behind. Ted Cruz on his heels in the battle for third. Then Marco Rubio, and then a break until Chris Christie, who's in 6th place.
Now, before we go to the Democrats, and you're going to show us that in a moment, you were saying earlier, this is really important that whoever finishes ahead, Bush or Rubio, has a lot more momentum going forward to South Carolina.
Yeah, who is in 3rd, 4th, and 5th matters a lot. There's going to be a lot of bragging rights on that tonight. Kasich is not thought to have a solid organization in South Carolina. There's been rumors that he may focus his efforts on the upper Midwest, the states that vote on March 1st and March 8th, and really not put a major effort into it. But yeah, this is really going to matter here, what the lineup is here. And again, the point about Laconia is, since 2000, it's called the order 1, 2, and 3 since 2000. Now, it's obviously lots more votes around the states, but if it keeps this unbroken record, this would be the 1, 2, 3
and
finish.
Trump 2-1 over Kasich.
2-1 over Kasich. Now, again,
flip the board.
Flip the board.
And there it is. Clinton 45%, Sanders 55%, which is about what where indications were. I mean, is the double digit a big deal, Joe? Whether or not it's 8% or 12%?
No, I think it is. Again, this was Laconia gets it within 5 points. It has gotten it within 2 last time of being accurate. So this could be anywhere from Hillary Clinton losing by 15 to getting into single digits. We can't read that much into it, but it's clearly a big victory for Bernie Sanders.
Now, you were making a point when the panel was discussing the fact that Sanders is winning among all the demographics. You were making the point, though, that the demographics in New Hampshire are not the demographics of the Democratic Party across the country.
Yeah, no, not taking anything away from this victory for him. It's a great victory, but now the real test comes to whether he can expand this energy into the other constituencies, blacks, Latinos, more conservative white Democrats that just are not so far have not moved to him.
Now, I mean, the fact that he ran her to a dead heat in Iowa, the 74-year-old independent Democratic socialist from Brooklyn and Vermont. I mean, doesn't that just give him some momentum? Doesn't that indicate that I understand these are not typical states, but that she's got problems and he's got some momentum?
Yes, I mean, that's the hope for has to be the hope for the Sanders campaign, that the momentum out of that tight race in Iowa and now this victory in New Hampshire can get people to take a real look at him and expand, particularly among African Americans, particularly among Latinos. He's got to be able to do that. So far, none of the energy around him has moved those numbers very much.
But to wrap up, the people of Laconia have spoken. Trump, big victory in Laconia. Bernie Sanders, big victory in Laconia. Back to you guys in Manchester.
You know, we spend all this money on graphics, and it's just the whiteboard. It's always the whiteboard.
And still, that's the only thing we really understand. Yeah. Just old school. Makes it simple.